Mr. Cow knew somebody who could help him create a clone of himself. Mr. Cow met up with Dr. Rabbit. Cloning is very dangerous, Mr. Cow, and it is also illegal. However, Mr. Rabbit decided to help Mr. Cow. Mr. Rabbit went home and got to work in his laboratory. He needed to decide what cloning method to use. Mr. Rabbit decided that he would use the most common cloning method, which is known as nuclear transfer. Nuclear transfer requires two kinds of cell. One is somatic cell, which will be collected from Mr. Cow. The other is an egg cell, which will need to be collected from a female cow. This cell will need to be stripped of its nucleus. First, I need an organism to clone, as well as an unfertilized egg. The unfertilized egg will later be implanted in the surrogate mother. Firstly, we shall take an unfertilized egg cell from the surrogate mother. A glass pipette smaller than hair removes the nucleus from the egg cell, leaving an empty cell with no DNA, also known as denucleifying. There is now only cytoplasm left. This contains all the machinery to create an embryo. The cell is placed in a culture medium with low levels of nutrients. This starves the cell and switches off its active genes. The empty egg cell will now need to be fused with the DNA nucleus of a cell which needs to be taken from Mr. Cow. Mr. Cow needs to have a cell taken from him in order to fuse it with the egg cell. The empty egg cell from Miss Cow and nucleus from Mr. Cow are now fused together using electricity. The new cell has the DNA of Mr. Cow. It now holds the ability to create an entire organism through cell division. Cell division starts after an electric pulse. After 6 days, the embryo is implanted in the surrogate mother. After 8 months, Mr. Cow's clone is born! Mr. Cow has now learned the procedure of animal cloning.